how-to Shadowbox card. This is a Shadowbox card, and it's kind of cool because it goes flat onto an envelope, but then it kind of pops up. And it's a little hard to see here, but you can put a photo in the back to create a little frame, and then they stand up like this, so they're kind of fun. So I'm going to show you how to make this card. It's very, very simple. You're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock that are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I have scored them at a 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 4 1/2, and 5 inch. Now remember, all these measurements are on my blog at www.stampstodiefor.com, so don't feel like you have to remember it all now. Then what I do is I take my bone folder and I fold this like this. You're going to fold in and then fold this one up, so you have kind of this little accordion thing going. Now on this one I ran it through our Big Shot with the houndstooth embossing die just to give it some texture. And before I did that, I cut it out with our Framelits Festive Flurries. Now the Framelits Festive Flurries are sold as a bundle with our stamp set, or you can buy them individually. But the Festive Flurry bundle is awesome, and here in Minnesota we can use this Festive Flurry stamp set about 9 months out of the year. So it's not a bad investment. You don't want to just think holidays. You know, all winter long you can send birthday cards, especially masculine birthday cards are great with that particular set. So there we have our little frame that's going to go together like this. Now I'm going to stamp this background, and I have the Wisteria Wonder Classic ink, and I'm taking it's about the 3rd size of stamp, and I'm going to just stamp it in the corners of this. And I've pre-stamped the little snowflake that's going to go in the middle of that, and I'm going to adhere that with the dimensional. And you see I've used up all the centers of my dimensionals, but I cut those little edges and use all of them as well. So I'm going to put this in the center like this, and then I kind of want to top it off. I have glue dots here somewhere. Do any of the rest of you have trouble finding things on your desk? So I have these, let's see, frost embellishments, which are in the holiday mini catalog, and they're so, so pretty. You can, you know, add them to a little earring and make some earrings out of them. And on my blog, oh, no, that was part of my exclusive newsletter. So be sure and go sign up for my newsletter, and you'll be able to see the cool little earrings that I made in a little gift box for the holidays, and it would only be about $3 per pair of earrings for those. So again, hop over to my blog, sign up for my newsletter, and you'll be able to get that back issue. Right now I have the 12 Weeks of Christmas going, which is really, really popular. We're going to just line this into the back of our frame like this. Now I do recommend using sticky strip, however, a lot of times I'm too lazy to get the sticky strip out, but I've run out of stamp. So I do have my sticky strip right here. So I'm going to take my sticky strip, and I'm going to just run this on that, between that 1/2 inch and 1 inch score mark from each end. And you know, I recommend sticky strip when you're doing anything that has, you know, some pull to it, because it does adhere. And a little trick for getting these off is to rub them good, and then I just take my poker tool and poke, mainly because I don't have a lot of fingernails, just pull that strip up like that. And it's easy peasy, because sometimes that's the hardest part of getting the sticky strip off, is because you can't get that strip off. I'm going to lay this down on here like this, and then I am going to open it up so that it lays flat, and I'm just going to rub it like that. And so there we have our framed card. Now I've added some other embellishments to this. I did stamp with the Sweet Essential stamp set of Thinking of You because I want to use this after the holidays. I think some of you have read about my sister-in-law who's been very ill, and so I kind of want to send this to her, and purple is her favorite color. So she will be getting this in the mail, and you can go in and retrim it if it, you know, with this little square punch, it just is really easy to make these little pennant. I think they're called pennant. And I'm going to just stick that on here again with the dimensional. And so I'm going to pop over there, get the dimensional, pull the back off, set it on here like this. And I have pre-made a bow out of our 1/8 inch silver using again that fork bow technique, which I did a video on October, I believe it was 7th or 10th of 2010, but it was October 10th of 2012. I didn't do videos in 2010. So here is our Thinking of You. Now you could leave it that way, or I did add some little brads. These are our candy dot brads. They come like this. You can use them just plain. This is the base, or you have these fun candy dots that you can peel off and put on top. So that's just a really fun little embellishment to add to this card, and I hope you enjoyed this week's Shadow Box card technique how-to, and hop over to my blog, pick up your free little tutorial page with a picture of this